Do you ever feel completely lost when trying to find the perfect gift for someone special? Are you unsure how to discuss budgets or avoid buying something they already own? This episode will equip you with essential English phrases to confidently brainstorm ideas, manage group contributions, and discreetly uncover preferences. Discover natural expressions like stuck for ideas, chip in, and do a little digging that will make your next gift-giving experience smooth and stress-free. In the following practice samples, you'll hear common ways to talk about finding and choosing the right present for someone special.
These real-life conversations will help you pick up key phrases for discussing gift ideas, budgets, and preferences. Let's jump into the practice samples.
Hey Mark, I need to find a gift for my sister, Emily. Her birthday is next month, and I'm totally stuck for ideas.
No worries, Carol. Let's brainstorm. What kind of things is she into these days? Has she mentioned anything she wants?
She's really into hiking and being outdoors, but I don't want to get her more gear. I was hoping for something a little different this time.
Okay, that gives us a good starting point. How about an experience, like tickets to a national park or a special tour, or maybe a really nice photo album for her trip pictures? Carol, for John's retirement gift, what are we thinking in terms of budget? I'm happy to chip in.
Thanks, Mark. I was going to suggest we all pitch in. I can put in about $30. We don't want to break the bank, but we also want to get him something nice.
Good call, I can do the same. So if a few of us pitch in, we could get him something pretty substantial. What if we try to keep it under $200 total?
That sounds like a fair amount. Let's aim for that. We need to decide what to get him soon. I'm looking to pick out a gift for my neighbor, Mr. Henderson. He helped me out a lot last week.
That's nice of you, Carol. What does he like? Does he have any specific interests you could play off?
Well, he's always in his garden. I was thinking something practical for that, but I don't want to get him something he already has.
That's a common challenge. Maybe a gift card to a local nursery or a nice gardening book, or you could find out if there's a specific tool he's been wanting to get.
A gift card is a safe bet. I might try to do a little digging first to see if I can figure out what he might need.
Perfect. That way, you'll make sure it's something he'll truly use.
Those practice samples give us a lot to talk about, Mark. In the first one, I mentioned being stuck for ideas.
Yes, stuck for ideas is a great phrase when you're having trouble thinking of something. It's very common to hear people say, I'm stuck for ideas for a birthday present, or I'm stuck on what to do this weekend.
And you asked, what kind of things is she into? That's a natural way to ask about someone's interests, right?
Absolutely, Carol. Be into something is a high-frequency phrasal verb. If someone is into something, it means they really like it or have a strong interest in it. You can be into reading, into sports, or into cooking.
Then you suggested an experience or a photo album. These are great ways to give concrete examples for gift ideas.
That's right. In the second sample, we used chip in and pitch in. Both mean to contribute money towards a shared goal, like buying a gift together. They're interchangeable in this context.
And break the bank is a useful expression. It means to spend too much money, more than you can afford.
Exactly. You also suggested to keep it under a certain amount, which is a practical way to set a spending limit. Like, let's keep it under $50.
In the last sample, I said I needed to pick out a gift. That's simply to choose one, isn't it?
Yes, pick out is a very common phrasal verb for choosing something, whether it's a gift, an outfit, or a new car. It's much more natural than saying select in everyday conversation.
And I worried about getting him something he already has. That's a common gift-giving concern.
It is, you use do a little digging and figure out to find out what he might need. Do a little digging means to research or investigate informally, and figure out means to understand or solve something. These are both great for finding clues about the perfect gift. We also had safe bet for something that's a reliable or low-risk choice.
The dialogues really gave us practical ways to approach gift selection. I found it helpful how we discussed being stuck for ideas.
Absolutely. It describes that feeling when your mind is a blank slate and you just can't come up with anything creative. Everyone experiences that sometimes.
And asking, what kind of things is she into these days, is such a smooth approach to understanding someone's hobbies or passions.
It certainly is. It's a very natural question to discover someone's current strong preferences without being too direct. You want to know what truly sparks their interest.
We also had suggestions for gifts like an experience or a photo album, offering tangible alternatives to typical items.
Yes, it's about presenting different categories of gifts. And when it came to groups buying gifts, we heard chip in and pitch in.
Both are perfect for talking about pooling resources. And then, break the bank is key for financial considerations.
Precisely. That phrase helps people understand the desire to avoid overspending or going beyond what's affordable for a present.
And keep it under a specific amount helps set those spending boundaries clearly.
Right, setting a cap is always a good idea. Then we had pick out, which is simply selecting an item.
Yes, a relaxed way to say choose. The concern about getting something he already has is so real when picking out presents.
It is, no one wants to give a duplicate. That's where do a little digging comes in handy, meaning to subtly investigate.
Right, a discreet way to gather intel. And figure out is about solving the puzzle of what someone might like.
Exactly. Finally, we learned that a safe bet is a choice that's unlikely to cause any problems, a reliable option for a gift.
These phrases are really useful beyond gift shopping, too. For example, I'm stuck for ideas works if you're brainstorming for a project at work.
Or if your friends are trying to decide where to eat, you might say, we're stuck for ideas on dinner tonight. It's very versatile.
Being into something is great for talking about hobbies. My niece is really into graphic novels lately.
Or at the gym, someone might ask, are you into strength training? It shows genuine interest in their activity.
And chip in applies when coworkers decide to order takeout. Let's all chip in for pizzas.
That's a perfect example. Or when planning a group trip, if everyone chips in a bit, we can rent a bigger cabin.
Break the bank is so useful when discussing any major purchase. I need a new couch, but I can't break the bank on it.
Precisely. Or when planning a party, we want to have fun, but we don't want to break the bank with decorations.
Finally, do a little digging is helpful for any informal research. I'll do a little digging to find out what happened with that software update.
Yes, or if you're trying to find a good recipe, you might say, I'll do a little digging online to see what others recommend.
When we ask about preferences, there's a scale of how direct or polite you might sound. Asking what's she into is very relaxed, good for friends.
True, if you're talking to someone you don't know as well, you might say, does she have any particular interests? It's a bit softer.
And for budget, what's your price range? Is direct but still common among friends.
For a more polite approach, especially in a professional setting, you could ask, could you advise on the approximate budget we're considering?
That definitely shifts the tone. And suggesting a contribution, wanna chip in, is super casual.
While would you be willing to contribute towards the gift is a clear, polite way to phrase the same idea, suitable for a broader range of situations.
Let's kick off with some rapid-fire scenarios. Picture this. A close friend's birthday is next week, and you have absolutely no clue what to get. What's the first thing you consider?
When I'm completely out of inspiration for a present, I immediately start thinking about what they're passionate about right now. I'd subtly ask around to figure out their current interests.
All right, next up. Your friends are all buying a joint gift, but everyone wants to keep costs down. What's your advice for handling the money part?
For group gifts when money is tight, the best approach is for everyone to contribute a small amount. This way, the final purchase won't be overly expensive for any single person.
Excellent point. Last scenario. You've finally settled on a gift idea, but you're worried the person might already have it. What's your strategy to avoid a duplicate?
To prevent giving a duplicate, it's smart to do some discreet investigating. Or if that's not possible, choose something broadly appealing that most people enjoy, like a versatile gift card.
Those were fantastic tips for specific situations. Now, to wrap things up, let's quickly review the absolute essentials. First, when looking for ideas, focus on understanding the recipient's present-day hobbies and passions.
Definitely, and second, for managing your budget, always decide on an affordable limit beforehand, especially if multiple people are buying. This prevents anyone from spending too much.
And finally, if you're uncertain about what to choose, remember to gather information subtly about what someone might like. When in doubt, a generally well-received option is always a reliable choice. That brings us to the end of another insightful episode. We hope these everyday phrases help you navigate gift, giving, and beyond with more confidence. Make sure to subscribe to our podcast, double your vocabulary, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new lesson.